Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to transpose music, how to transpose a basic chord progression in two ways. This is a very practical approach, so not too much to know in terms of theory. Well, you'll have to know the chromatic scale and major scales in the second part and the second approach. But I'm sure that I've already explained these, so you should be able to figure those two things out. So let's start with a very basic chord progression. Just could be a song. This is a very basic thing, but you can do this in any key in any song. So let's just give it a go. So the song is pretty much one bar of C, one bar of F, one bar of G, and one bar of C. And guitar sounds something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, and back to C. Okay, so the first approach, if I wanted to transpose it, let's say as an example, into the key of E, is to just count how many half steps there are from one chord to the other. This, of course, is it takes a bit of time, but we'll see how to do it in a quicker way in the second approach. So between C and F, here I have my chromatic scale, the scale that has all the notes that we have to make music. And I'll see that from C to F, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 half steps. So if I now want to transpose this interval into E, I will start from E, and I will do the same process. So if between C and F I said were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now I will start from E. I will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my second chord now will be A. The same thing between F and G. I see that between F and G, actually I could do it between C and G. Actually, that's probably a better approach. From C and G, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'll start again from E, and I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I will have E, B will be my third chord, and then of course I'll go back to C and so on. Of course, if you know intervals, we've seen this before, just by calculating intervals. I know there's between C and F there is a perfect fourth, and between C and G there is a perfect fifth, so you should already know how to calculate that as well. This is pretty much the same thing. Of course, this would take a long time to figure out a whole song, so I think it is better to know the structure of the song and then transpose it, comparing it to the structure, the same structure in a different key. So this is what I'm going to do next. So I have here the same progression, which is again C, F, G, and C, and I want to understand how it is built, the structure behind it. So we have seen in the harmonized scale how C is the chord that is built on the first degree of C major, and F is the fourth degree of the same built on the same scale, and G is the chord built on the fifth degree of the same scale. So I have a progression that is called 1, 4, 5, 1. If I know my scales, and you should know by now, I know that this is the harmonized scale in E, and all I have to do is to find the first, fourth, and fifth chord or chord built on those degrees in the key of E. So my transposed song will be E, A, B. So if I know that this is a 1, 4, 5 progression, the same progression, I should now know it in every key if I know my scales. So 1, 4, 5 progression in E is E, A, B, and then of course back to the first chord. So what first sounded like this in C F, G, C. Now in E will sound the same, of course, in a different key. This is E, A, B, back to E. I will play them together now. C, F, G, C, and I will now go into E. B, and back to E. This is of course great if you want to transpose a song, if you can reach the notes of the melody if you're singing, or if you're playing an instrument that doesn't have enough range to play the whole melody in a specific key, or also if you want to add an ending in a different key. It's quite common to have a chorus transposed towards the end of the song to a higher key. Well, that's it.